bet I was as hot yesterday as you get. I'm fat. Alright, let's pump the brakes here. You're telling me you was as hot up there on top of the scoring pavilion, higher altitude, than I am in this race car? Yep, without a doubt. You must be hot. You get lightheaded. Delusional. How many jars of Vaseline you got on your white ass? I don't have no Vaseline. I do that on the West Coast. But here I got a bunch of sunscreen.
Confused me a little bit.
Yeah.
One, Vaseline.
Yeah.
Well,
That doesn't protect
Like
you against
oiling
UV
up?
rays.
Like he's trying to get a tan?
I think that's more reference to
That's more
the
dry
weight
skin.
and the girth, because Vaseline can friction is not the friend of the large man.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, that makes sense.
So he's
Some-
oiling himself up.
Some call it chafing, some call it galding.
Right. So it does that on the West Coast. Yeah, I get dry on the
yeah,
West Coast.
yeah.
It's dry heat out there.
Yeah.
Dry heat.
Yeah, my lips
It's
always
dry
get,
heat.
my
But-
lips always get chapped.
I don't agree with Brett.
That he
he's
was hotter?
up on the spotter stand than we are on the race cars. There's no way. No way.
I want to use the like it's a dry heat, but like a different heat, because like they're just standing there.
I know there's
So like you're gonna feel hotter because you're thinking about it more. Like
Yeah.
their perception is you're just standing there. You're gonna feel hotter.
Well, if you put a lot of sunscreen on, you'll be fine.
I don't think sunscreen
like
cools.
Does it cool you down?
No, it's like
They
an
should
armor to where
make-
your body isn't burning.
Right.
It should
right,
make
not
a
burning.
cooling sunscreen though that has technology that cools your skin.
Like
New invention.
Almost like an icy.
Yeah, like an
But it
icy.
doesn't
You
get
know, how,
hot.
like
It's
icy
just an
hot gets
icy-
hot,
Icy
Yeah.
screen.
and it kind of
Icy
hurts.
screen. Yeah.
They should do that.
Yeah.
No, for sure it's hotter in the cars. Are you kidding me? And you're in your fire suit, and you're in that like hot seat.
Yeah. It's hot.
I mean, you bundled up. That's automatically
your-
going to be hotter.
Yeah. I mean, it was. I was sweating even after 11 laps before we had the rain delay. Then it was awesome how much it cooled down after that storm.
Oh, it took a
great.
huge swing.
Oh my gosh, it was amazing. It was so great. That was a big storm though.
I was gonna say that looked like a freaky little storm.
The sky was green, like green. It was
Like green?
weird. I thought we were getting invaded.
You thought it was going to be an
We're
invasion.
going green, man.
Yeah, I thought it was gonna be an invasion, like I was in the movie Twister.
Oh yeah.
Crazy.
Cow,
Yeah,
another cow.
yeah. Third cow.
I think that's the same cow.
Oh, no, that's the
Same
car.
cow.
Oh, there
I
goes
do
Clint's
wonder
car.
if a
Going
Twister
around.
came to the racetrack, would it pick up cars, like the race cars?
Depends how bad it is, right?
Yeah, it depends on the twister. We talking like an F1 or we talking like an F5? Leaving a mile wide swath. If it's the mile wide,
Would it take a hauler?
If it was like
An
one of the
F5
big
probably.
F5, it would probably like flatten the
destroy
track.
the racetrack.
Yeah.
Ooh.
and probably kill all of us.
Yeah, it would
That-
not be
we
a
don't
good.
want that,
No,
yeah.
we don't want that.
There weren't. I don't think there were any tornadoes that hit.
I don't think so.
No.
I kept looking for them. I was gonna go on that show, Tornado Chasers, or
Oh yeah,
You can make
Storm
some good money
chasers.
if you get a video of a tornado.
Can you?
Make some, yeah. News stations will pay good money for that.
I might start chasing storms for extra cash.
You're gonna have to
That'll
go
be my
somewhere else
side
other than
hustle.
North Carolina.
I mean, it's
Gotta go somewhere.
not as easy as like, I'm just going to go out there, take a camera, and take a picture of a storm.
Yeah.
It's a little bit more difficult than that.
Yeah. I've never been.
I haven't been
anything
storm
out
there.
chasing, but I've seen the movie Twister. So
Yeah. Well, that clearly makes all of us experts on tornado chasing.
Absolutely.
And we saw what happened in that movie. It was not easy.
Did they chase tornadoes in that movie?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They did?
Yeah.
Yeah. And
That's
they
the
have
whole-
that contraption that goes up with
Dorothy.
the balls. Dorothy,
Yeah.
yeah.
And Carrie Elwes was trying to steal their
Yeah.
thunder. And that tornado, which was an F5, picked up a Chevy Suburban. So it's got to weigh, with a trailer behind it, that's got to weigh more than a race car, right?
That's
More than a race car, but not as much as a hauler. I think it would scoot a hauler. Like you would see a hauler like
Yeah. Scoot.
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 And Boogie.
Yeah. And I'm gonna be honest with you, I've never seen the movie. I went to the Universal ride Twister one time when I was a kid. So that's the most I've
You
ever
need to
gotten.
watch it. Helen
Yeah.
Hunt's in it.
Philip Seymour
What's
Hoffman.
the
Great actors.
Bill
the guy?
Paxton.
Yeah, Bill Paxton. Is he dead?
Is it Paxton? Is Paxton? I think Paxton.
Bill Paxton's in it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Philip Seymour Hoffman.
Yeah. Bill Pullman is still
Well-
alive. It's Bill Paxton that
Oh,
I believe
Bill-
passed away.
Paxton, yeah, passed away. Well, Seymour Hoffman did too.
Yes.
Philip did.
That was
I got first name like him. Philip did.
yeah.
Philip.
R.I.P..
Oh, Phil. No, yeah, Twister. I went and saw that in the theaters when it came out. Great film.
And I
Wow.
went to the Universal ride.
Yeah.
And it wasn't really a ride. You just kind of like
Sit there.
sat there.
And then
like
the seats moved.
the
I can't
seats
remember.
moved. And then like, I think a cow kind of like passed by.
Another cow.
And like the same cow.
Yeah.
And
There need to be more tornado movies.
The
The only like significant one.
like my
Like more Mother Nature movies.
The Day After Tomorrow.
Yeah,
Movie
that
was
is
crazy,
freaky.
what Twister taught me though was that if I take my leather belt off and tie it to a pipe, I'm
Yes.
going to live.
It's funny because when we first mentioned Twister, I was like, you said something about learning a lot of things about
Yeah.
tornadoes. I was like, you learn to always wear a belt in a storm, is what I wanted to say.
So what's
And-
trying to get?
But
is
it's
he
the
about to get
same
sucked into the
but it's-
tornado.
yeah,
tie
and
the
that
belt
holds,
to
and
it.
they're like
yeah,
flying
they're
in the
so
air.
like they're in this like piping, and it's
But like not 5 minutes earlier in the movie, the Chevy Suburban gets pulled up into it's like
your
you
arm,
belt
your arm
yourself
strength is better.
to some
Wait,
pipes.
yeah.
Huh.
No, that's not right. That's not right at all. Other person in that Jamie Gertz was in.
I'll click on her.
You know Jamie Gertz.
I know Jamie. Maybe. I
Yeah,
don't.
that's Jamie.
Oh
Gertz.
yeah,
Yeah.
I recognize.
Native of Chicago,
Chicago.
star of
Speaking
The Lost Boys, still
Chicago,
standing. 16 Candles. This Is Us.
She was
Modern
in 16
Family.
Candles.
Yeah, she was in 16.
She's
Candles.
that old.
Damn.
She
What
Yeah.
was she, who
Kim,
was she in
it's
16
me.
Candles?
she was Robin.
That's like an old movie.
Robin in 16
And she
Candles.
doesn't look that old to me in the photo that got pulled up.
She was in The Lost Boys. She played Star in The Lost Boys. Where this is old 80s.
Yeah, I don't.
we're
I haven't
It
seen
is.
those.
we're
I
going
missed those.
Yeah.
But she's from Chicago.
she's
which
from
You
Chicago.
missed my transition.
Chi-town.
Speaking of
Chi-town.
Chicago.
What'd you say?
I just said speaking of Chicago.
Oh, well, right.
Yeah, there were storms in there. There were storms in Chicago.
And then there was a race.
But before that,
Oh, right. Chi-Town's finest.
Oh yeah, I went to Wrigley Field.
did you get to
field.
meet any players?
No,
Oh, really?
no. Well, I did the first pitch,
Okay.
and one of the players caught, but I wasn't maybe 100% sure who he was. I don't think he was starting. But yeah, I did the first
I saw
pitch.
your pitch. It was good.
Thanks. I just didn't want to screw up too bad.
You felt good about
It's
it?
nervous. Yeah. I like to think of myself as fairly athletic to where I can
Yeah.
throw balls and stuff and play sports. But you get up there in front of all those people, you're like, oh.
And it's a
really don't
longer
wanna-
distance than you think,
than
right?
you think. Yeah, you get up on the mound, you're like, this is kind of far away. But I went third. There's two guys who went before me, and the guy that went right before me just completely missed it, like 5 feet to the
Yeah.
right, hit the backstop. I was like, I got this. Aim a little high, get it there, you're good.
Yeah.
Now, did you go through your full motion? Like, did you bring the ball in?
Well, I
set?
did my Craig Kimbrell.
Yeah.
That's why I did the.
Did you spit
No,
on
yeah.
the ball
That's
before
what
or
he did.
anything?
No,
Yeah.
no, that's gross because I didn't want to spit on it and hold
Yeah.
it.
Did they clock you?
I'm sure they did, but I didn't. It was slow. I mean, it wasn't like, because you want to throw as hard as you can.
Yeah.
But that's not gonna.
Then your direction is going to get wonky.
You're gonna be way off unless you're,
I'd rather be on target and slower than fast and like just a wild pitch.
Yeah. Part of me was wanting to really screw up on purpose to get on like ESPN or something.
Like the not top 10.
Yeah.
That would have been
Like
funny.
hit the mascot or something, or like just bomb it over the backstop.
Yeah.
Little barrier they got and into the crowd. I thought that'd be pretty funny.
Was the Cookie Monster out there when you were throwing the pitches?
No, but he sang "Take Me Out to the Ball Game."
Yeah.
He let it.
Did you get to
the
meet the
Cookie
Cookie?
Monster?
Yeah.
The
Mr. the Monster.
The monster.
Is
of
his first name
cookies.
Cookie and his last name's Monster?
Yeah, monster, cookie.
Yeah.
A lot of guys named Kyle. eat
Mr.
that
Monster,
cookie.
are you here? Oh, call me Cookie.
But I didn't meet him, but he was up in the press box. He sang pretty good.
Dang.
Funny thing about Cookie Monster I learned this weekend.
Yeah.
They're not allowed to advertise him as he only eats cookies anymore. He is now like the vegetable monster.
Stop. Because unhealthiness and
Well, just
diabetes.
because-
And,
Or it's 2019.
yeah.
Yeah, like the vegetable guy now. That's ridiculous to me.
Because
That is kind of, I mean,
Poor guy.
he is
Yeah.
quintessential Cookie Monster. Like he eats cookies.
Yeah, what are you gonna call him now? The vegetable monster?
for a cookie.
Yeah.
Maybe he just eats cookies for dessert.
But there was the whole like was it Alexa or Siri thing where he was checking the time on the cookies.
I don't know what
and they
you're
were
talking
playing and, like there's a commercial of him like setting a timer.
Oh, yeah,
Like,
yeah.
Set timer for cookies.
Yeah.
and he's just like sitting
Also,
there.
I
like,
can't picture him like noshing on a carrot. Like he eats the cookies and like the fragments fly everywhere.
I don't know. I guess you can do it with smaller vegetables, like little broccoli and like
With
Brussels
some
sprouts
broccoli.
or something.
That's
I
a
don't know.
bummer.
Yeah.
I did hear he said C is for cubbies before
Yeah.
singing the song.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
Can't advertise C's for cookies anymore.
but cubbies.
But cubbies.
C is for cooked vegetables now, apparently.
That's
Cooked
C
vegetable
is
monster.
for cauliflower.
Yeah.
It's the cauliflower monster.
That's a bummer.
I
I know
thought that
we
was
were
a
like in a
huge
PC era, but
Cookies are still good.
cookies are so
Cookies
good.
are not a
You can make
curse
healthy
word.
cookies too.
Yeah.
There's healthier versions.
Gluten-free cookies, but those are no fun.
I always
No
thought
fun.
that the Cookie Monster sort of like represented this sort of gluttonous way of eating cookies, and that wasn't a
Yeah.
good thing.
Yeah, you're
like that
supposed
was
to eat them politely. People would get mad at them, like,
Cookie Monster. You can't eat all those cookies.
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
my takeaway was as a
eat
child,
one cookie and eat it
one
slowly.
cookie.
Yeah. Don't
Enjoy
be
the
like
cookie.
Cookie Monster
Right.
is what I was told.
Yeah, that's a
Don't
good life lesson.
Don't shovel Chips Ahoy into your
Man.
mouth.
So now you're saying don't eat vegetables, Sesame Street. What the hell?
Yeah. You're
Thanks,
going back
HBO.
on everything you're
Yeah.
trying
Yikes.
to say.
Did the Cubbies fly the W?
They did.
I see you're wearing a W hat.
Yeah, it's for
W.
Wheelhouse. I stayed at this Wheelhouse hotel. This was really cool on kind of the main street, and it was like it took me like 5 minutes to walk to the regular field.
What was the
Nice.
coolest thing about the hotel?
Oh no, it was just kind of
in
low key.
general,
It was
the
It
red
was
in
pretty
his
new.
wheelhouse.
and
Our-
It was like
the aura.
it was all baseball themed, obviously.
Oh.
and, like, it was
Well, that's
pretty
cool.
Yeah, but
It
it was,
was
nice.
in Wrigleyville.
Right in Wrigleyville. Wrigleyville's very cool. That's the first time I've ever been there.
Did you get
Enjoyed
any pizza or a Chicago hot dog or
Where'd you go eat?
No, so I ate.
cookies with Cookie Monster?
Yeah, no vegetables. No, I ate at this place called Roost. It was right across the street from my hotel.
Mm-hmm.
It advertised the best chicken in the state.
And
Illinois,
survey says
I'm not gonna lie to you. I didn't have any other chicken while I was in Illinois, but that would probably be up there with some of the best chicken I've ever had. Period.
ooh.
Yeah.
The chicken in the Midwest, I think, is better. Kansas has really good chicken too, like the
Yeah.
state of Kansas. It like tastes different.
I don't know
It
what they
tastes
do to
better.
them. Yeah, they pump them up with something, but whatever they're doing is working because they're all grass fed, probably
Yeah, no, it's probably actually like
farm raised. But they have these. They serve them on a biscuit. I got their sunny side. Serve them on a biscuit. Have
with
an
an
egg
egg?
on there. Have some bacon on there, and their fries were spectacular. Some green beans.
I'm hungry. I haven't had breakfast in
I'll have 4 whole fried chickens and a Coke.
check out so I can go get some
liter of cola.
breakfast.
No, nobody on that one?
No, I
Blues,
missed
Blues
that one.
Brothers.
Oh, no.
Blues Brothers.
Oh, you've
Uh,
got the Blues Brothers.
Jake!
quotes.
Elwood. That's right before Aretha
I've seen
Franklin
Blues Brothers, but it's
sings Respect.
been a very long time.
These 2 Hasidic diamond merchants are sitting out here. One of them ordered 4 whole fried chickens and a Coke. Sorry, it's
There you go.
a great movie.
It is
One
a
of
good
my
movie.
favorites.
I
They
don't know
recreated
that.
it, the opening scene on NBC, because they're back.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Guess who's back?
NBC.
Back again.
Rut, Kyle, Dale.
How was
Steve,
the How was the broadcast?
Jeff. They
You guys didn't
filmed-
watch the race?
I know.
You
I,
shitheads.
well, I had to do the early news this morning, so I went to bed because it was delayed 3.5 hours. I went to bed before the end of the race, but I did watch they had rain coverage the entire delay, so they filled for 3 hours. I was impressed.
I was in a bar in Sharpsburg, Maryland, because we were driving back from Gettysburg, and we caught the first 11 laps of the race,
Right.
and then had to drive.
I had
back.
forgotten how good last year's race ended.
Yeah.
Because they went back and played the last 20 laps as part of the rain delay and then talked about it. And I was like, I had totally forgotten.
And Kyle made a run again.
Kyle versus Scott. Yeah, he just can't close.
Just can't close. But it was. I listened to the end of the race on MRN, so their broadcast was great. From what I've seen so far of NBC's, it
Yeah.
seemed good. I would be lying if I tried to say it was great. It did this. I can go back and watch it and let you know next week. But
Okay.
or the fans can let us know what
All
they
right.
thought. I did watch their Blues Brothers Open
I see. I didn't
because a
see
couple
that
of
part.
folks posted it. It was Kyle and Rutledge in a Bluesmobile.
Oh, cool.
Going around. They recreated the whole opening scene shot for shot
That's neat.
at the prison there in Joliet. And Rutledge was Belushi, and Kyle was Dan Aykroyd and had some glued on sideburns. So it was pretty good.
I'll have to rewatch that. I
Yeah.
guess. Yeah. But that's good.
Go check it out.
Good.
It's good stuff. In the end of the race, there's a guy that won. And you're wearing his teammate's shirt. who had a good run.
I thought,
Yeah, I'm wearing my Jimmy shirt today.
JJ was gonna maybe get it done.
Yeah, they were fast. They were good. Yeah, it was an interesting race. It's pretty good. First time winner. It's good. 88 car back in victory lane. It's funny. I got asked after the race. I was pissed off. We had a flat tire.
You finished pretty well, didn't you?
Yeah. Well, I thought personally, me and the 4 car were the fastest cars, and he hit the fence, and I had a flat tire early in the race, and it took us forever to get our lucky dog and our lap back, and we just never got a caution. They run green from start to stage. Well, we ran a few laps in stage 3 and then caution. Then it ran 100 laps or 95 laps green. It had to come from all the way in the back, and I think the last run we were like 11 seconds behind the leader, and we finished like 5 seconds behind him. And so that's a kick in the balls.
Oh, damn it!
I got asked after the race. They're like, "What do you think about this guy winning or something?" And I was like,
that's so weird.
I said, "I don't care."
That's a weird question.
Why are you going to ask me about someone else winning?
Yeah. It'd be one thing if it was your teammate, like if you were another of the Hendrick drivers, because Hendrick is on the uptick and had struggled. Like, what does that mean for your team? Your teammate winning, but how random?
A random.
Or if you were like
winning.
BFFs, like if Bubba had won, I could see you being asked that.
Don't ask me about. And I was pissed off. I probably was kind of mean to say.
Who was interviewing you?
I don't know who asked it.
Was it broadcast or was it just like another reporter?
No, it was in the bullpen.
Okay. The bullpen always.
I didn't get interviewed after the race. Yeah, I never do.
Again, I didn't watch the broadcast, so I couldn't have told you.
Yeah, we could run second. I don't get interviewed. I didn't get interviewed when I run third at Sonoma.
By MRN, you would have. We do top 5.
MRN did. Yeah. Props.
PRN.
MRN. Appreciate that.
Yeah.
MRN's great.
Any of the RNs.
But
sorry.
Speaking of, it don't matter. I don't care. I don't care. Don't ask me that question.
That's a clown question, bro.
Speaking of, we were talking about fans earlier for some reason.
Fans, yes.
And
because of the rain, and you was like, get the fans out of the stands.
Oh, yeah.
And did we get some people with our Alexa stuff?
We did.
Did we really?
We did. Got some tweets on that.
We did get a couple of tweets.
One person caught it before, like when you said, Alexa, order me 500.
Whatever cheese, whatever you said.
And like the Alexa, or it said, order 500 pounds of what?
Oh, dear God.
They caught it.
I did see one guy say, I'm so thankful, like a week or two before he had disconnected like the wallet aspect. That's where your credit card is tied directly to Alexa purchases.
Yeah.
Because we will troll you.
We will.
We will say, Alexa, order this.
I wonder how does that work? Are they listening to our podcast like on Alexa, like on their home speakers?
I mean,
like how does
maybe
that,
like on their computer, or like if they're watching on YouTube.
Yeah, they're watching on the TV lookity box, and it can come across and it'll
like
play into there.
Hear that?
Yeah,
yeah,
dude. Alexa, I mean, your phone can hear everything. Like it's
so. Hey, I will say,
yeah,
I'm a believer now.
Okay,
yeah.
We were talking about Ancestry last week, Ancestry.com, and like on my phone to hear. I got an email a couple days later from Ancestry.com.
There you go.
On my phone, I'm like, okay, all right, that's fine.
Oh, well, they're listening. They're
always
watching.
listening.
Somebody also sent us a thing that if you ask Alexa for like is the FBI listening, is this like it'll start to like shut off
the
like
CIA.
If the like
No
CIA,
way.
like,
I'm gonna try that.
it like shuts down.
Which
could be like just really like Amazon trolling
Could be funny.
the hell out of the people.
that do that.
Because like there was somebody, I think it was.
I'm sure if you ask like secrets, that she's gonna shut down.
There was someone who went, I think it was someone that went to Chapel Hill that ended up working for Apple that basically trolled all of the Duke fans with Siri. Like if I forgot what it was, but like you
really
ask,
cool.
they code something to where it's basically like you're trolling those people, which is like next level.
I will say I want Alexa to be a little bit like snarkier or like saltier, because the other day I tried to do something and she like it kept giving me the wrong thing. She kept saying whatever and it was not what I wanted. So I finally was like, Alexa, you suck. And she responded something about, you can always fill out customer service forms on whatever website. And I was like, that's not what the response I wanted.
You should be able to
I want her to mouth back.
download
A dirty version.
A pissy Alexa.
Yeah.
Like
Salty
okay,
Alexa.
it's an add-on.
Yeah.
That you have to download.
To
So
get
that way,
salty
it's
Alexa.
not like that if you have kids or something like that. You don't want Alexa
Yeah.
smarting off your kids. But if you're, our age or
Yeah.
something and you're like, Alexa, F you.
Yeah.
She's like, that's what your daddy said to me
Yeah.
last night or something.
I would love that.
like a funny.
Or like judgmental when you
Yeah.
order like, Alexa, order me 500 cheese sticks. She'll be like, are you sure you need that? Have you gotten on the scale lately?
Hey, Pocono, I know you're listening right now. Can you guys, you did some commercials a couple of years ago where you took our ideas
Oh,
and
yeah, that's true.
I'm a little bit busy right now or else I'd put it together, but hey, Pocono, I'll delegate that. If you guys got the bandwidth,
Yeah,
your
Pocono
race
ain't-
is coming up.
Yeah, Pocono ain't doing nothing.
Do a little commercial for Snarky Alexa.
That'd be funny,
Snarky
man.
Alexa.
Yeah.
Would be really funny.
We just give you content ideas. I'm probably going to get
We're-
yelled at for giving away content
Or
ideas.
content generators.
But I
all
did
right,
say it, so therefore we generated it here.
Have you ever? Oh,
And
you don't have an
trademark it.
Alexa, do you?
No.
I was going to ask if you've ever asked Alexa about yourself. Like, you know how people
No.
Google themselves? If you ask Alexa, like, Alexa, who is Ryan Blaney?
Hey Siri. I have that turned off. Never mind. I was
Okay.
just asking who is. You used to. Yeah.
Say, hey Siri, and
Yeah.
it would pop
Siri
up.
gets a little bit mouthier,
Yeah.
more so than Alexa does.
Yeah, that's because
Anyway.
Apple really
Yeah.
sticking it to
Yeah.
us.
I turned it off though because I didn't want to have.
I'm so hungry. My
'Cause-
stomach just growled.
It sometimes picks up when you say stuff that isn't. Hey Siri.
Right.
Like if
Oh,
you're
really?
talking about Syria,
Oh, yikes. Well, that's a
bad then.
it'll pop up though.
Easily.
Yeah.
Syria.
confused.
How often do you talk about Syria to where you had to turn Syria off?
Well,
We're having a discussion about the Israeli-Syrian border.
yeah,
The border.
the borders,
The border.
borderlands. Yeah, it
Borderlands.
comes up in conversation. It's been in the news.
Right.
Yeah,
What accent did you just go to there?
I don't know.
And then you changed again.
I sure it did. Yeah,
Yeah.
It's
There
nice.
were like 3 different ones in there.
It's
There's a
Why
lot
don't you
of
do an
different
English
accents.
do an English accent because that's who the U.S. women's soccer team has to play on.
Right, yeah, they're taking on England, and the
That
English.
sounds like a proper
lady-
English fan.
Yeah, right. The Lady Lions are going to be taking. It's not the Lady Lions. It's the Lionesses. I'm sorry for calling them Lady Lions. It's the
This doesn't
Lionesses.
sound English to me. It sounds
What does it sound? It
That
doesn't.
sounds lower class,
Ooh,
lower
like-
class English, like
Yeah.
really low
like
class.
countryside maybe.
Oh yeah,
right.
definitely.
Yeah. Well, it's my
That
southern
sounds like a
accent.
soccer
Like,
fan.
yeah.
though.
Well, all right. Well, NASCAR in America.
Well, by the time
and
this
soccer.
podcast airs, we will already have known what happened.
I know.
Oh,
But
they
we're
play
recording this week on a
tomorrow.
Monday.
I know.
So they play tomorrow. So they
Tuesday
played
at-
yesterday if you're listening to this podcast. Did they win? I don't know. But now their jersey is the #1 seller on Nike.com out of any I don't think it's any jersey, but any soccer jersey period, even across all the men's.
USA.
meant to-
USA.
Yeah.
Tomorrow at 3. Tuesday at 3.
Tuesday at 3.
I'll be in,
Yes.
not around.
Oh.
Yeah.
Secret.
No, I have
Destination?
to go. There's a Menards store open.
Oh.
I have to go to tomorrow.
I watched.
So I won't be able to watch it.
I watched the game against France in a
Yeah.
bar in Gettysburg, Pennsylvania.
Look at that.
And we were like, where's going to be a place that has the game on? Just like
Everywhere.
We got to find. Well, we walked into this bar, and it was right in the square in Gettysburg. And we walk in, all of the TVs are on the game, the sound's on. There's folks in U.S.
Did they when they win? Was it like mass hysteria?
Oh, it was great. Like every time they scored, the whole place erupted. And so they sell burgers that are themed after generals in the Civil War. So if you order,
like
they have the Buford.
General Custer.
They have-
Very
yeah,
interesting.
yes. So whichever
Very
one you order, they put the flag in your burger. So
How did you find this place?
it's right there at the square.
It's in Gettysburg.
It's in Gettysburg. It's called the Blue and the Gray Bar and Grill or Bar and Pub or something.
Blue and
What did
gray.
you What did you order?
Well,
That is funny.
I got a Cuban. Doesn't come with a flag.
I do
Does
love
not-
a Cuban.
Does not come with
Oh.
a
Did it
flag.
just come with a cigar stuck in?
Stuck
Well,
in it.
when they brought everybody else got burgers and they had their American flag stuck in them, and I got the Cuban. I was like, "Can I not get a Cuban flag stuck in this?" And she laughed, but
That I don't
makes
know
me
why
funny.
they don't do that.
I know
It would be
I
funny.
would, especially just for
Now I
the Cuban.
want Cuban food.
Yeah. But their wings were really good.
Yeah.
They had these ones they were the 15th Alabama wings. because they name them after units because it's Gettysburg.
Because it's
and
everything
that's what they do.
related.
But they were like giant wings, and they had their own like Alabama white sauce like that.
I love
It
some
was
Alabama white sauce.
so good. Like they
I've never
cooked
had
it in the
Alabama
white sauce.
Oh, it's delightful.
Yeah,
When we go back to Talladega in the fall,
we'll go.
find a barbecue place.
There's a good place outside of Leeds, which isn't far from Talladega, called Rusty's.
Okay.
And he does a wonderful job.
Rusty.
And he has some good Alabama white sauce.
Okay.
Yep.
There we go.
The chicken
Planned
there
it.
is delicious.
Bam. October. Gonna happen. Rusty's.
gonna be
Rusty's.
awesome.
Going for some barbecue.
Barbecue. Yeah.
Arby's?
What? Arby's?
Arby's.
Arby's? What?
Arby's. So bad.
Anyway, we beat France.
We beat France.
Oh, yeah.
Which is great because they played in France. Like, how dejected would you feel if you're France losing in Paris?
I mean, that would suck. That's like,
They looked so dejected if you watched the
Well, I mean, it's
game.
France. They're used to losing.
Oh.
oh. Any French
French?
listeners out there? I met a couple people from Quebec.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
It was crazy, man. I was at the Cubs game. It was me, Ian, my PR guy, my little sister and mom came, and we're all sitting there. I go to the bathroom. Yeah, so I went to go get beers in the bathroom.
In the bathroom?
Yeah, it's crazy.
I hope
They have free beers in the trough.
I hope you went to the bathroom first. That is. bleh.
Oh man, they're pouring beer out of it. You just get it. It's free. It's good for the
They
environment.
should have a tap though, like a keg you can tap in there because you've just peed out all the beer you just drank. Refill it while you're in there.
Right, that cold tin
Oh,
froth right
bleh.
there, man. You just whoop.
I hope
They
you went to
even
the
have- they
bathroom
even have-
first.
It's a beer waterfall.
They even have some ice cubes too. It's like crazy. Oh god, that was funny.
Be sure to
Okay.
pick the hair out.
Yeah.
Bleh.
Oh, that's that special.
Special
Hair
brew.
beer.
That's
It's
a
a garnish.
special.
Instead of putting like an orange
Oh
in it.
no! Oh dear God!
You put the
It's
puck
just
in there.
floating.
Put that urinal puck. Like Blue Moon. That was funny.
And that's blue ball beer.
Holy hell, that was funny. Anyways,
Yeah.
went to the bathroom, got my
Then got your
beer
beer.
in the bathroom, and then I got my beer, came back, I met these people, and I couldn't lock down their accent because I was
Drunk
seeing
from the
double
beers.
at some point, and then this is after my first pitch. Which
Okay.
is good. I wanted to not have any alcohol in my system before my pitch because I didn't want to make a fool out of myself. So
I could have loosened the nerves up a little.
yeah, well, oh well. And they were from Quebec, and then actually ended up. I just thought it was neat. They were just passing through, and they were fans.
Of the Cubs?
No, of me.
Oh, of you?
Yeah, they were fans of racing. So I met
That's
them.
pretty crazy.
We actually ended up buying each other beers. It was they were engaged, and we ended up going out to some bars there. They were very nice people.
You went with
And,
them to the bars?
Yeah, I was like,
That's awesome.
Well, I was like, hey, what are you guys
You wanna
doing?
hang
They're
out?
like, oh, we're just passing through. They were up. They were on their way to Saskatoon.
Saskatchewan?
Yeah, they were going to Saskatchewan.
Saskatchewan?
And she was doing a job there or something. So they were just like passing through and figured they
That's
could go come see. I
dope.
thought that was pretty.
Yeah.
And they were sitting like
Very
sitting, like, 2 rows
serendipitous.
behind us.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought it was kind of neat. They were nice people.
How'd you figure it out? You just started talking, or they were wearing Ryan Blaney gear or
No,
NASCAR gear?
well, they came up behind me. Well, I was walking back to the seat after
Yeah.
I got the beers, and she wanted a photo. I'm like, oh, cool. Maybe she just wanted a photo. She didn't know who I was. She probably saw me throw out the first pitch, but then they bought me a beer
Oh, cool.
like in the 7th inning, and they were like, hey, yeah, we're big NASCAR fans and all that stuff. And
Hell yeah.
so we have
good. They could speak
officially.
like kind of English,
Oh,
which I
okay.
thought was fun.
That
What,
was
did,
fun.
Did they sort of have the oot? Was it more of a oot there type?
No, it was more of a.
oot and a boot.
French.
It was
Or
more of a
Fran-
French.
France?
Yeah, I mean their native, their
Yeah.
main language was French.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Because I've been watching that. Have you seen that show, Letterkenny?
No.
It's like northern. It's like small town Canada, and
Oh,
there's
interesting.
like hockey players, Hicks, and it's like figured out, but like very like
Okay.
yeah,
Like almost Minnesota-ish.
Yeah,
like
it's
all the
like-
flat vowels.
yeah. It's like you're 10 play, but
Didn't play.
10 play, soft as shit.
So that officially
write that
is the
one down.
olive
That's the
branch
first
with
one.
all our Canadian fans. Since Ryan hung out with the Canadians,
No, I like. Yeah, they were very nice.
our Canadian fans. Last time we talked about Canada, got a little bit.
I like friendly international rivalries.
I do too.
Yeah, like talk
It's all in good fun. It's all in jest.
talk shit about the U.S. We're still going to kick your ass in soccer, women's soccer.
Yeah.
Other soccer, not so much.
Correct yourself. Women's soccer, we're
Although
gonna get you.
the men have been doing decent in the Gold Cup.
Okay. So is
What
is
is the? I
this
don't even
game
know that I
Tuesday,
know
the
what the Gold Cup
championship?
is.
No, it's the semis.
Semis?
Yeah.
So who else is?
So we've got
Who puts
England.
on the Gold Cup?
It's CONCACAF.
Huh?
The
Sounds like
Come again?
It's like Ben Gay for your calf.
Are you trying to clear your throat of a hairball?
no CONCACAF. It's the it's the what is it? I can't remember what it stands for, but it's basically the Conference of North American Soccer Federation Cup.
Gotcha.
So they
Gold
just,
Cup. So it's like North America. You have UEFA, which is the European, the Europa League.
UEFA.
Not the
though.
Eu-
It's
not-
UEFA.
sorry.
So these
U-
all
UEFA
funnel
Europe
into
is
something
club.
else.
So there's club level, then there's like national ones. So like when we're qualifying for the World Cup, we're going against the CONCACAF nations. So out of that division of FIFA comes our number to go to the World Cup.
I wish more
confusing.
more sports were international like that. Like I wish more of our sports, like our NFL teams played.
Well, I think
I know because
well,
soccer is like an
a-
international sport
yeah.
more so than any other one. But
than any.
but
other.
our MLB teams they played each other.
Yeah.
They
For the
played in
first time
London.
ever in London.
Yeah.
It was the first time they had ever played on European soil, which I found unbelievable.
And the Yankees swept the Sox.
Sucks.
And I saw there was all this stuff on the internet of like, people have those like half shirts. They had like Yankees and Boston, and they were like, "What the hell is London doing?" Like, they don't know that those teams
You're doing
teams
it wrong.
hate each other.
I wish Prince Harry had thrown out the first pitch there, so we could have compared your
To the prince,
your form
to royalty,
to the royalty.
royal.
They were
Not the
there,
first
but
pitch.
for some reason they didn't throw out the first pitch, which would have been sporty.
That would have been cool.
So we've got England
Okay.
Tuesday at 3. Netherlands and Sweden are playing
Sweden?
Wednesday at 3.
See then.
Yeah.
we gotta
we've-
wait all the
we
way till
played-
Sunday?
We played Sweden earlier. I'm glad we're playing Sunday.
Yeah,
I know.
it's our day off, man.
I'm glad too, but that's a long time.
Although
They got to rest up for the finals.
we might be driving back from Daytona.
Daytona, it's 11 a.m. too.
I know it is. So that's going to have to be. We're driving back. We're stopping somewhere and watching the game and then driving back.
There you go.
Are you deciding that now, or it's already been decided?
I'm deciding that right now,
Okay.
or leaving ass crack at dawn
Oh shit!
and getting back in time.
Oh, there's no way you're going to get back in time if you leave it.
You would have to leave. You'd have to leave at
8
3
hours
a.m.
race.
It's 7 hours.
7 hours.
From Daytona to
Gettysburg was
Charlotte?
8 hours. The drive back from Gettysburg.
You can leave post race.
Yeah.
Just
just
take a
go
couple
through
5
the night.
hours or something.
I had to
couple
I had
cups
to
of
drive through
coffee.
the night from New York over the weekend, 10 hours
that
because my
doesn't
flight was canceled.
And you're riding with people, aren't you? So
Yeah.
just take shifts.
Yeah.
Each of you drive for only like a couple hours.
I'd just
good.
be 2 of us though in the van.
3
Me and the
hours.
camera guy. Yeah.
Drive for 3 hours. 3 hours.
3 on 3
Play
off.
it by ear.
We'll play it by ear.
2 on,
We
2
can-
off, man.
Let's see how he feels about some soccer.
Or why don't you
know.
start the drive after the race and like stop in like Savannah or somewhere, so you only have 4 hours on the backside.
But see, the other fun part of it is we're staying down at New Smyrna.
Oh, I do love New
you def
Smyrna.
love, yeah.
I def love.
And
New
there's a good
Smyrna.
bar down there where I watched.
You should just stay.
Watched the game down there.
Drive back after the game.
Maybe we should
Right.
just stay forever.
Yeah, I'm just gonna stay in Daytona forever.
Huh.
You guys want to build me an?
First of all, New Smyrna is
office down
not
there?
Daytona.
I know, but
Totally different.
It's Daytona adjacent.
It's Daytona.
It's close enough
adjacent.
that like I could commute to the NASCAR
It's
building.
like it is like saying
Daytona.
Charlotte is the same as Concord.
I know.
Concord.
Concord.
I know it. I know it's not the
I
same.
don't think I've ever been to.
It's
The
nice.
only place in New Smyrna
it's
I've
less
ever been
touristy.
is
the
the
Speedway.
racetrack.
This is also though assuming that we win. We beat England.
Yeah.
We're getting ahead of
Let's
ourselves.
not get too confident
Yeah.
here, guys. We still got to watch this game yesterday.
Yeah,
And
because time
happens.
travel is possible.
I love it. Yeah, we're talking about this on
Good.
Wednesday.
But
Transition.
let's take a quick break, and we'll get into that after this word from America.
America,
And we're back.
1776.
We are the champs.
Oh, can you play it? You have that on?
Oh,
the
I have that
soundboard
on
still?
there. I mean, we
To
are close.
reminisce.
Yeah,
We're coming up on the 1 year anniversary.
Yeah.
2 year
2
anniversary.
year, which is crazy.
2 years. Let me just make sure that
Doesn't
the
feel like
sound's
that was
on.
2 years ago.
It's been a minute.
This is going to be really loud because you
Well,
put
America, 1776, we are the champs.
So great still.
Good one, man.
Because this is
good
coming out
one.
on the 3rd of July. And
Perfect.
so when you're listening to this, tomorrow is the 4th of July. Happy birthday, America.
Happy birthday.
Ooh,
Yeah.
I was about to say, what plans do you guys have? And we're all going to be at the track.
Yeah. It's like,
Yeah, we're going to be on
Shoot.
track practicing.
Yeah.
But, hey,
Where are we
but
watching
only have 2
fireworks?
practices, then we have 2 practices, like a late morning and an early afternoon, mid-afternoon. So you still can do stuff.
No,
It's like 4.
It's like 2 and 4. 2 and 4.
Or yeah, 2 and 4. Oh, my call time is late morning. So it's like 2
Garage
and
don't
4.
open till like 11.
So is anyone going to, like, I know the track always does the large fireworks display
There's
after
always
the
a baseball
race.
game usually too sometimes.
So, like, are they doing a fireworks display
After practice?
No,
Baseball game.
but is somebody going to like?
There's
Is the
like,
baseball game going to do it down there?
What team is down there? Isn't it like Jackie Robinson Field?
Yeah, because he played there.
Because he played there. I don't know if there's a game, but there's usually a game
The
around
Daytona Tortugas.
Tortugas.
Yeah.
Oh,
Been
that is
now.
not a cute jersey.
Is it based off the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles?
Teenage Mutant Ninja
Tortuga turtle.
Turtles.
July 4th, they are away.
Oh,
They play Wednesday.
At home.
Tampa Bay? That can't be right.
Why can't it?
It can't be. It's Tampa. They're playing
Tampa.
Tampa. So they've been relegated. The Rays have been relegated down to minor league.
Oh,
Yeah.
Tampa. What's
Yeah.
Tampa's mascot?
It looks like
The Tortugas versus the...
The Baby Rays.
Tampa Baby Rays. It's not.
Oh, it's the Baby Rays? Or are you just saying
I'm
that?
just saying-
That
just
would be
saying that.
funny.
Yeah, that would be
It's
great.
not popping up when I click on this. Individual games for the.
What is it?
Tarpons.
Tarpon.
I almost read that wrong. It's the Tampa Bay
Tampons.
because where Tampa is written, the M
Yeah,
is right
like-
above the R, and it's
That is confusing. It does. If you look at it really quick, that looks like tampons.
How often does that happen though? It's like it's
Can
the
you
Tampa Bay
imagine a big
tampons.
tampon mascot though? That's what I'm picturing now.
Brought to you by Kotex.
You know, they at
Does
some
Kotex
point.
make tampons?
Huh?
I was just trying to think if Kotex makes tampons.
Does Kotex?
They make pads,
I don't know, but I
Totally
don't really
different
want to
things.
talk about that. To be honest with you.
How about eggs? You want to talk about eggs?
eggs.
I'm back to
It's in the
eating
same
eggs.
family. It's-
I'm back
What
to
do
eating
you
eggs.
want to talk about?
I mean,
we totally you.
I eat a lot
you,
of
We
eggs.
teased it before
you
the break.
teased it.
Yeah,
tease time travel.
time travel.
You guys have a better grasp on this than I do, so I'm just going to listen and
Well, let's
to keep my
Chuck
mind
tee it
intact.
up.
So we talked last week about aliens.
Yeah.
And aliens, coming to Earth and that whole thing. And there is a theory out there that it's not aliens at all, that it's actually us,
I've had this theory before.
that it's time travelers from the future coming back in time. This is a late night discussion we had in the car, delirious, going up to Pennsylvania. So
I think it's possible because I do think humans are going to evolve, so they're not going to look identical to the current humans.
yeah, but in how long? How long till we're unrecognizable?
Oh, it's going to be a while. I do think we're going to lose parts like that we are non-functional.
What parts are non-functional to you?
Well, if we continue to be on our phones, there's a theory like our 4 fingers will fuse together, that will like develop like a craned neck instead of like an
Our
upright.
Fingers
Yeah.
will be fused together.
Yeah, because yes, have you read this
I
theory?
have not seen that one.
Oh,
But
okay.
That is
Like some of your fingers
that's
will be
ridiculous.
fused together.
No, that's
I'm just
preposterous.
it's the evolution stuff.
I see the thing where the pinkies are going to be crooked,
the hook thing.
but I just be running around like this. You can't grab.
well, if you're
nothing.
doing everything with your
And then
phone.
You can't pitch anymore. It's going to be one pitch.
crabs.
Yeah.
Just
This would be like a long time in the future, and it's just a theory.
Well, and the other theory is that like the descriptions of aliens is like these sort of like small, big-headed, big-eyed, like kind of lanky, but still bipedal. Walking.
walk.
And
Except for the one. Go ahead. The movie where it's more like a sea creature. I think
Right.
dolphins could evolve to be like.
dolphins could
Intelligent.
become our overlords.
Yes.
This is true. But the aliens, it's basically that our body's adapted to, if time travel is real, if it's them coming back in time, being able to bend through the space-time continuum stuff, so your body has shifted so it would look different. And you might not look like it. Because, if you...
Would you give up your current form for an alien form
To be able to
time travel.
What kind of alien form are we talking about?
The one like he was just discussing, where it's like really big headed and like
the typical alien.
What's the
like
Gollum? The
Gollum?
No, or Dobby.
The house elf?
Yeah. Dobby. Where it's big headed, yeah. And you would be able to time travel.
Dobby?
Where it's like a big, just like an alien in some things, where it's big headed and lanky and skinny.
Do I get to go back to the time where they are the normal? Like, so
like
after time traveling, do I get to
come back?
go back to their time?
Yeah, it'd be time. Like,
or do I have to come back to this time and look like Dobby? Do I have to live out my existence
What
with
do you
other
think?
Dobbies, or in my time as a Dobby?
I mean, if you, it's an easy choice if you.
I think if you time travel, you can go back and forth. Yeah, you were allowed to go back and forth.
That's just normal. If you look like Dobby, everyone looks like Dobby.
Yeah.
Yeah, then I'm fine with it because I was at a reenactment. We were discussing. It was like it'd be cool to go back and just see, so you could smell and like get all of the sensory stuff.
Maybe Chuck is the weird form that's on that
saying I'm weird
garage
looking?
camera. No. Maybe that's you in the future.
Right.
You know the one that came out like on Twitter and then the lady posted, and it looks like
Which is not real.
Dobby.
That was not real.
I'm just saying.
Nothing's real that people post these days.
But it could all just be a CGI. Like we're in an alternate reality that's not even real. It's just computers.
I don't know. It's a lot of stuff makes your brain hurt.
But time travel, according to physicists, is not impossible. It is theoretically possible to time travel, which we don't have the technology to do it, but to them that you can theoretically do it. So their thinking is that if it's theoretically possible, then at some point
They just have to figure out the speed.
it has happened. So therefore, and because of like block time or like where everything exists at the same time, all dimensions are concurrent.
Yeah.
That if it could possibly happen, it has happened. So therefore,
It's all concurrently happening.
ancient aliens or whatever, like that concept
Like
of pyramids and the
Who
things we
helped
can't
the
explain.
Mayans and
That it was us,
the weird drawings of
and we
beings that aren't human.
basically became a self-fulfilling prophecy in a sense because
I believe it.
we did it ourselves, but we don't know how we did it. Brain hurting. Mine is. Sorry.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I believe it.
Something that I can't. I ain't smart enough to figure it out.
That's-
I don't even know. How do you even start with time travel? Kim just said you have to figure out the speed.
speed.
The speed
Right.
of what? The speed of what?
Right.
To be able to travel.
How?
Of
What do you
whatever.
mean the speed of travel? Like,
Is it
Back to the Future? Like,
Yeah, like the speed of whatever.
77 miles per hour?
you can't just go 550.
No, but
miles
because
an
we
hour
don't have
and go back
we
to
don't have
the-
the technology though. Isn't it have to do with speed? How how fast you could travel?
In bending like time and space and light and being able to because there's something with like and this is extremely layman. I have not studied it whatsoever. If there's any physicists out there that we need Neil deGrasse Tyson here, but like Einstein did some theories where light could go backwards.
Where it bent.
So backwards time travel was theoretically possible, and it had to do with light.
We got to figure out how to get from coast to coast in shorter than 5 hours before we do any of that. Can you figure that out, please?
That's what I'm saying.
Get
we
me from
can't-
here to California in 30 minutes.
But that's step one. Is
I know
doing
that's
that.
how it like
Yeah. Well,
eventually.
I'm waiting. So let's stop talking about time travel
And get normal
and
travel.
Try to get normal travel figured out
Faster.
to where you're beaming me up, Scotty, and we're going to L.A. in a matter of like 10 minutes. But then we'll
Technically-
talk about time travel.
But
if you
time-
jumped between time zones, aren't you technically time traveling?
Yeah,
That's a typical just
that's a typical
internet.
Kim answer.
typical Kim. Technically, we're time traveling.
But
True.
in theory, if the paradoxes don't exist, like if you run into your former self, you could blow up the universe, right? Like if you see old you, if you
But
time
you have the
travel,
butterfly effect.
right? But some of the like theories are that those don't actually. If you look at the block time stuff,
Yeah.
that won't matter. The paradox has been rendered useless.
Okay.
So therefore, you could always be on time with time travel. Like you could never be like if you're running late.
That's what I want right there.
If you're running late,
You're just like, boop, 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 boop.
and you're in.
You're like,
Yeah,
I'm here.
I'm on time.
You guys are late.
And then like you walk
Literally
in late.
like Back to the Future
How
where he
would-
adjusts it over and over again.
How awesome would that be if you were the only person? You had a little watch
Mm-hmm.
and you could just either
It'd be
freeze
amazing.
time or reverse time, and you could be anywhere you wanted.
It's
and
the
do that.
superpower I want. Time travel / teleport, which is kind of similar.
I think freezing time would be pretty good.
That or stopping. A lot of times
Time
I just
out.
want to be like, if I could just stop time for like 4 hours and everybody stops, everything stops.
But
I
you're
take
the
a
only one
nap,
that's moving.
And I
But-
take a nap and then I.
Are you the only one that's enjoying the benefits of the nap, or is everyone that's frozen in time get the benefits of the nap?
Well, it's like
Everything freezes.
nothing.
Like, nobody would know the
and
difference.
they don't know 4 hours have gone by. They
Yeah.
think it's like a
they think
blink.
it's like a second.
I mean, it's good for
But
you.
I've had like 4 hours of sleep.
It's good for you. It sucks for everybody else.
Oh yeah, well that's the benefit of being the only one that has it.
Right.
Or if you could freeze everything, would you just like go explore? Like,
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
Just rearrange things.
There's a funny,
Yeah.
there's
Go
a
into
funny Rick and Morty episode where they trash the house, have a big party, and he freezes time, and they freeze it. They're like, all right, how long are we gonna keep everything frozen? And it's like, until we get the house cleaned up, and it's like a year later.
Yeah. House didn't clean.
Finally, get the house cleaned up, and their parents have like mold growing on them. It's pretty funny. That'd be funny as
Yeah.
hell. Yeah, you just kind of go explore.
yeah, I would explore.
Yeah, go to like mansions or castles and just like hang
Do
out.
what you want.
Go find Area 51.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I would
No one
time.
could
I would
stop you.
time travel to historical happenings that aren't clarified. Meaning, like you could time travel to like the Nicole Brown Simpson murders and be in the corner and really know what happened.
it's a really interesting one to go to. That's a really good first one.
Okay.
That's interesting. You're, like,
Okay.
you're just hiding in the bushes.
No. Let me ask you this.
Yeah.
Could you, in good conscience, sit there and watch that happen?
No, it'd be hard.
Like, okay.
I also would like when you die a book of all of the unanswered questions of the world
Yeah.
to just be given to you,
I'm good with that.
so you
There
can
you go.
know everything.
Yeah,
Is
like
everything
what
happened?
happened?
Yeah.
What
Yeah.
truly happened?
What truly happened?
Yeah. Did Michael Jackson
You went there.
really
Moonwalk?
moonwalk? Did he really levitate that far forward? That's what I want to know.
There's so much. Like, I feel like it's gonna be like you're binging
Who
on Netflix.
killed JFK?
Yeah.
Yeah, was there a second?
Was it a
gunman in the
conspiracy?
grassy
Did we
knoll?
really land on the moon?
Yeah.
All of the secrets.
There's a lot that like time travel would be cool to do. Just go back and like observe stuff and be like, oh,
I would
that's
go to
how
concerts.
it happened.
I would go to
Did
concerts.
Jesus really turn water into wine, or did he just have some like red dye?
And
that
he just went, hey,
poked in there.
Everybody turn around. Turn around. Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Turn back around.
Turn back around.
Yeah.
Close
Maybe
your eyes.
Jesus is
Yeah.
a time traveler and he brought the wine with him and he said, turn around, and he pulled it out of his knapsack.
It really like the whole human time travel thing throws a lot of like things into question. Like there's old photos of people that look like they're on cell
similar?
phones,
Or old
and,
people
like,
that look similar
historic-
to current day people.
Yeah.
historical accounts of people that like have all of this knowledge of things,
Yeah.
and like Nostradamus, Jesus.
Yeah.
Like there's a lot of things that we're getting into. Like
I don't think we'll be living
no,
in a time where it's figured out.
This would be a few more lifetimes.
I think we're going to get to another planet and have to be existing and habitating another planet before time travel.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's still, I think,
I think that's
mean,
before time travel.
100 at least.
Oh, it's
100
still
years
far out,
away.
but I think it's before time travel.
Yeah, we're gonna be on.
Colonizing Mars.
We're gonna be on our. We might be animals by then. We might come back as animals.
or just
Perhaps.
like floating spheres of consciousness.
Globs. Or the Earth just
Do you think we come back
dies
as other
before
people?
any
do you
of this
think you're
happens.
born again, or what do you think
Ooh.
happens?
The whole isn't that a Buddhist theory?
so-
Buddhist theory.
I have thought about this because I've always like wondered like why the do I do reenacting, and I'm gonna mark that down. It's like why do I do
Because
that?
Why are you interested in doing what
you
do?
are
And it's like Gettysburg,
a
right?
former
So my first
soldier.
memory is like of Gettysburg when I was 6 years old is this one monument, and like when I ended up like it's this one unit from North Carolina. When I ended up joining at 16, I joined that unit, but I didn't put that together until I was at Gettysburg when I was 17 years old, and I was like, wait, that's that monument. That's the group that I'm with.
So
All of
you
these
think
things,
you're a former soldier in another life.
and like, but the thing is, I'm potentially related to like 10 people in that regiment. So I don't think it's a reincarnation thing. I really don't. I think it all has to do with the fact that we're all made up of organic matter, and it's the same. It's the Stardust theory thing, wherever that we're made up of the same elements that make up everything. The air we breathe, everything. Like you become one with everything.
Yeah, but your consciousness is not matter.
But does your consciousness of pastimes get imprinted
into the organic
into
matter?
that organic matter? Because
like DNA has markers and cursors and
I can go to Getty and I know like it's just a weird like instinctive this is where this was. This is like there's some weird stuff and it's not everywhere there, but there's like certain places I'm like, no, you go here and do this and this and this. And
Chuck,
it's happened at
Chuck is
Gets
actually the
into
time.
the
He's trying to
mind
tip
of
us off
Chuck.
that he's actually the time traveler.
Yeah, he's like, but
He's
we're
trying
not
to
really
he's trying to give
wanting
us all
say
these
it.
tips, and we're not. It's
Right.
Yeah,
could be.
I see what you're
Are
trying
you
to do
wink
here.
if you are, Chuck? I know you can't. They told
Blink.
you signed an agreement that if you time traveled, you
an
wouldn't
NDA.
give it
Yeah.
away.
Yeah, I got a
But
nice gift basket
Give
when I
us a
signed it.
sign.
cheese,
It's some cheeses, is wheel of cheese, some
Crackers.
lovely meats.
The meats.
finger foods.
Yeah, but no, like
I don't know.
it's weird.
It's weird stuff, man.
This is like the late night road trip thoughts that you have.
Yeah.
It's more like
I think about this a lot.
yeah.
No, mine's more like what happens because it can't just be existence. Period.
I did get awakened by something where it was like somebody grabbed my arm and was like, hey.
And it was nobody there.
Not that I saw.
Now we're getting into ghosts.
Chuck's a medium too. He's not.
We're
He's
getting
just
into
telling
ghosts.
us.
Read
But
my
again-
palms.
Yeah.
Do you
Again,
believe
could just be us.
in psychics, or are psychics time travelers?
Like ghosts could be us as well. Like if that whole block time
Dimension.
thing, like
I do.
you're
I
poking
agree with
through
that theory.
It's
Because
interstellar.
when you die, you become that ghost, and you're living in the same space because it's the.
Yeah. Like was it Interstellar where he's like pushing the books and they think it's a
Yeah,
ghost?
it's the
And,
book.
like it could be us. So it's a circle.
Oh my God, he
Completes everything.
It's a circle.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know.
We've gone.
People
Down a
probably
rabbit
have
hole.
either fallen asleep or they've now gone down rabbit holes because
Yeah.
they're pulling up their computers
Yeah,
to
They've
look all
probably
this stuff
logged
up.
off at this point.
I don't know. I feel like the glass holes, for the most part. I mean, there's like several that are just angry
They're
people
quirky.
that are quirky, and they're like, I can tell when you guys don't know what you're talking about. You just
Oh, the
ramble
angry
on.
ones.
And
Pretty
it's like,
much.
The
That's what a
quirky ones
podcast
like
is.
it.
yeah, yeah.
You just ramble on.
Like,
Talk about whatever
Ramble? Oh, I
the hell you
can't
want
sing.
to talk about.
we got the microphones. You don't.
Suck it.
No, but
Yeah.
There's a thing called don't listen if you're annoyed or don't
That's
like
the
the
great
topic.
thing about listening to something. You can stop. Yeah. whenever you want to stop.
like, I'm going to come back to this. This episode lost me. Maybe next week will not lose me.
I don't know,
But,
man. I was feeling.
Yeah.
I'm still kind of sleepy, so I was
Yeah,
kinda,
oh.
mine's not definitely really in the right place right now. Coffee sucks.
You got bad coffee for the second week in a row. We got to get
I
you
gotta
with
stop.
better coffee.
Well, I guess you gotta stop going to that one gas station.
Well, gas station coffee is not.
Ooh.
It gets the job done,
Yeah.
but
You'll graduate eventually to high quality coffee.
Well, I mean, well, I don't know. I got this French press thing. No, it's
Yeah.
not French press. It's a
Pour over.
I think it might be a pour. It's what I got for camping, and you put it so tin, coffee can, whatever, and
Do you plunge it?
no, you don't plunge it. So it's this bowl that sits on the top of it with holes in it. So you pour your coffee grounds in that,
And then it just
and then
drips.
there's-
It percolates.
It drips, yes. And then there's a thing that goes down the middle of it, and as the water boils and heats up, it goes up this aluminum straw, I guess, or steel straw, and then the boiling water goes over the coffee grounds, and then it just kind of drips down.
Oh, that sounds interesting. What is that?
I forget
Chuck?
what it's called, but it's
Chuck, were you
great.
listening?
It's great for
not a percolator. I
But
Yeah.
coffee tastes better, right? In that than your
because
gas
it's more,
station coffee.
It's more
Okay.
natural, yeah, and it's not sitting there for God knows how long.
fresh coffee is the
Yeah.
best coffee.
My sister poured me a French press cup of coffee.
that's
the
what
other
I
day.
do
I
is
was
French
like, "Damn,
press.
That's pretty good, dog.
It's really good.
Yeah, I was like, hell yeah.
You can
when I went
taste
to,
it better.
When I went to Russia, all the coffee machines in our hotel, they were in Russian. So it took me like 4 tries to get what I wanted. So that was kind of tough. But
Can haze this?
What are you looking up?
they have coffee.
I was just going to the Facebook page. So I'm tired as well. So like I got
You're looking at
distracted.
Facebook?
Yeah, I was looking up Our Glass Case of Emotion.
We're all
Facebook
tired
page
today.
to see if there was anything
Anything on there?
good in there.
Yeah.
And there's some stuff like they are
They are active and they post some
especially during the race.
random stuff.
Yeah.
What?
I forget how Facebook works.
I get on
Well,
Facebook
like,
maybe once every 2 weeks.
Oh yeah, some guy made us awesome posters, man.
Yeah.
At the Menards.
Oh,
meet and
cool.
greet, this past weekend, he
It took me.
he made those himself.
It took me a second to realize that was Paul in the middle. Because first of all, the photo was very small that we're looking at,
Yeah.
and I obviously recognized Ryan because he's the closest to the camera. And then I saw the other guy, and I thought it was just another guy to the other guy's left,
Yeah.
like his friend. Nope, Paul Menard.
Yeah.
Hello.
He made those posters for us. But that was
Nice.
pretty cool. Drew them himself.
Cool.
Or did them on the computer. I don't know how he did them, but
It's like Rex Harrison. W. Rex Harrison.
shout out.
W.
Yeah.
What's the W stand for, Rex?
Winning.
Winning Rex Harrison.
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff. Like they post.
is that like
during the
fan
race.
art?
Yeah.
That they just
no,
make,
no,
or
no,
did
no,
you
no, no,
find
no.
that?
That's the NBC.
Oh,
NBC
oh,
body
oh!
armor.
Now I see.
There was one picture that somebody tweeted of you walking through the garage, and it was NASCAR chasm.
Chasm.
Never mind.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna. Yeah.
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 Bleep that one out. Shh.
Not trying to give you any love.
Yeah,
I ain't
NASCAR
shouting him
chasm.
out. I'm gonna post a picture of him someday.
Yeah.
Of his real
Full
face.
face.
I'm surprised
Done,
somebody
no, he's done that. Like,
has
he really?
Has he
feel
without
like
blurring
we
it
did
out?
a video where he revealed himself one time, and it was just kind of like
I
a,
don't know.
I don't know,
yep,
man.
this is who I am. This is me.
know.
I'm gonna
All
call
of
him
this.
out.
Yeah.
I'm surprised nobody
Call him out
has.
sometime. Just like I'm gonna call out Jonathan Merriman.
Merman.
Still not. He tried to save himself.
Oh,
sent
yeah,
us that
yeah.
Text last week.
He tried to
Yeah.
backtrack a
Tried
little.
to backtrack. Yeah. I didn't respond like a G.
What up? What up?
Not backtracking on me,
He'll be,
man.
he'll be at the track this weekend in
Yeah.
Daytona.
Mm.
So,
I'm gonna refuse to do an interview with him. Yeah.
damn it, I'm gonna be there too. So
Well, okay, I'll do one with you.
Okay, okay.
but not him.
Okay. It's like I'll talk to you. I will not talk
Yeah.
to him.
Not talk to that guy.
Okay.
Talk to
It's
the guy
like
with the mustache. I will not talk to the guy with the long.
I may not have the mustache by
You're
then.
gonna take it off.
Oh, you got to keep it
I'm on the fence.
for Daytona.
That was for
Yeah.
this past weekend. Oh, for
Yeah.
Daytona, you need it. That's
Yeah,
Daytona,
definitely.
Yeah,
very
it is.
Daytona-esque.
I've had a 4th of July mustache down there.
You should
before.
dye
Yeah.
it
Need one.
just for shits and
a
giggles.
little,
Before you shave it, you should dye it like black,
blonde hair,
Black
just
blonde
yeah,
hair, and like a black
mustache.
mustache.
Yeah,
That would be weird.
you
Do
could be
it.
like
Do it.
opposite. Who's that? Antonio Brown. He has a blonde mustache and black hair. Football player.
like the
It looks-
reverse, yeah.
It looks kind of funny.
The reverse Antonio.
Looks weird.
That's what we shall call this.
Do it,
But yeah, hit that music.
Just getting ready to.
There we
Don't-
go.
because
It's
it's time
getting-
for us to take a nap
Yeah.
and
I'm on.
eat.
I'm on nap.
I'm gonna take a
Eat
nap.
food,
I'm gonna
man.
eat food,
I need to
and
eat
then I'm gonna
food
take a
and then
nap.
Just the perfect combination of eating food, stuff in my stomach, and then not doing anything to where it just really soaks in
Yeah, just gets
my,
all
my
that.
body.
You know what's the worst? When you're driving and you have a car full of people and you eat and everybody else takes a nap, but you're driving.
Oh yeah.
Shit.
And if you take a nap, then you
That's-
kill everybody.
Don't want to do that.
Then you
So
That's when you just pull over on the
Yeah.
side of the road real easy, and they all wake up before
Yeah.
you do, and they're like, "What the hell's going on?"
you pull up in front of a tree and just like just
that
start
actually
screaming.
would be terrifying.
Like,
Oh my gosh, man.
yeah.
That'd be funny though.
Yeah.
Or just yeah, pull it right in front of a tree, and then just like take a nap on
Slam
Yeah.
on the or
On the
slam on the
steering
brakes.
wheel.
Like
Just,
pull
like,
up
hit the
slowly
horn,
to
so you
a
hit the
tree
horn.
Yeah.
and slam
Yeah.
on the brakes and hit the horn. And
Oh
then
my
see.
gosh, that'd be funny. All right, next road trip, I'm gonna do that. If someone's sleeping on me.
I love messing with people when they go to sleep on me.
I don't like unless you come to an agreement.
Yeah.
Of okay, the passenger, it's okay to sleep. If
Yeah.
the driver says it's okay
Yeah.
to go to sleep, you can't just pass out.
No.
Yeah.
You know, you need to keep that guy company.
Well, and
Especially if you're riding shotgun.
Yes,
Like if
yes.
you call shotgun and you can't stay awake,
you're in the back.
you're in the back.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
that's how it is. But if it's like 3 of you in the car, 2 people and one's in the back, you can fall asleep.
Yeah, in the
that's
back, it's fine.
Shotgun, you better stay awake unless the driver says
That's
you can take a nap.
privilege comes with some responsibility.
Yeah. Spider-Man.